All right, so this is a different type of video that I'm used to making, but I really enjoy these types of videos and I wanted to give it a shot. It did have its hiccups. I've had to shoot this video 3 times because of audio issues, but I also had some focusing issues, but you eventually do see what I'm writing. So hang in, bear with me, chill out. This is a real chill video and yeah, let's get into it. I got my Rhodia paper, got my Pilot rolling pen case. I don't know what it's called. But I've got my EDCs that I just use every single day right here that are attached to my bullet journal or my Traveler's Company notebook. So let's start off with, let's do the Pilot Vanishing Point Decimo. This is in, I think, just called the blue lacquered with metal. I guess. I don't know why Vanishing Point I decided to do in cursive, but there we are. And this is in a fine nib. And I really love this blue. This is the Pilot, no, not Pilot, Sailor Irishizuki, I believe. But this one is called Yamadori. Yeah, you can see the lateral strokes are thinner than the downward strokes. I didn't realize it was that prominent on the Vanishing Point. I love this pen. This has replaced my Lamy Studio, which is still inked, and I'll show you. Lamy Studio LX as like my daily driver for long writing sessions. Big fan of the fine. It's just perfect. I can write in both print and cursive. And by that I mean sometimes when the nib is too broad, like a medium, some mediums are just too broad for me to write in cursive comfortably for how I like to write, then I have to just always do print. So let's talk about such a use case, which is for me the Kaweco Liliput. I've got the copper clip on it. And if you haven't seen already my video on the Liliput versus the Traveler's Company fountain pen, did a showdown of my favorite pocket pens. These two are those. And with the clip, I just put it up here and I kind of hold on to it when I'm writing. So it's, because it stays on the middle of the body, right, when it's unposted. Now that it's posted, kind of hold it just like that. And let's write that. Kaweco Liliput. Sorry if you hear the thunder. We have a thunderstorm happening right now. This is in medium. Fine. This is the brass version. And this is inked up in Diamine. I almost said Ancient Copper. Sherwood Green. This is my favorite green that I've encountered so far. Again, I really picked this hobby up like a year and a half ago since I went to Japan, and I've always been into pens, but never fountain pens. I never thought it was accessible. I always thought old school Watermans, like those were all not something I wanted to get into in terms of budget, but I found some accessible ones like the Traveler's Company fountain pen, and I've really enjoyed the hobby ever since. I think the YouTube content, so many great content creators, and I just really enjoy the hobby. It helps me journal, which I feel is just so important for my mental health, that I thought it was a great opportunity to pick this hobby up, and then it helps me maintain something that's good for me as well. So this is one such, this medium, I feel like it just doesn't lend itself to how I like to write in cursive. I definitely need to work on my penmanship. That'll be something that I use with a different pen that we'll probably be seeing next month, not in this one, because I just got it. Felt the weight. It's perfect. It's a Pelikan. I won't lie to you. It's a Pelikan M800. And I wanted to ask you all, I picked up this J Urban ink, which is like a Shogun ink. It's commemorating, oh, I already forgot his name. This guy, come on, focus. And you can see kind of like those sparkles. That's the kind of the intent behind it, like Starry Night, which I thought was so cool. It's my first like sparkly type of ink, and I was wondering if the Pelikan M800 would be good to use for this ink. I don't want to jam it up. Let me know what y'all think. Any pen veterans? All right, but this is such a smooth writer. I think it's much smoother than the Traveler's Company in terms of just writing. But obviously it's in a medium, so maybe that's a bit different. All right, now let's move on to Traveler's Company. This is in a fine, obviously brass. Got a nice patina. I removed the clip for a previous video, and you can see how nice and shiny it is under that clip, because obviously you're not getting any of your finger oils on there. And this is in, can y'all guess? Diamine Ancient Copper. I really love Ancient Copper. This is a favorite of like a bunch of the YouTube content creators I follow, and I love it. I prefer it to the Oxblood, which I had been using a lot in my Lamy 2000, but this one in that kind of shade is now my favorite. But you can hear it. I'm sure the mic is picking it up, the feedback on it. Very even lines really across both. I forgot about the figure eights. Very nice. Great flow. 10 out of 10. That's it for the EDCs really. Let me see. Let's take out the next batch. Yeah, let's go with the Nahvalur. This is in the Nahvalur Original and the Peter Plume edition, which, if you don't know, Peter draws from his YouTube channel. I'm sure you have. I think he's at like 2 million followers, not sure. But he's very known for his doodling and his artwork, and this has got his doodles all over the place. And this one's a tank really. It can store a lot of ink in it. This one just recently has been doing some hard starts, and I think it's running out of ink. And I'll probably give it a break once it does run out of ink, which may be right now. Jeez, because I have to say I have a good review for this one, because I didn't touch it for 6 months, and I just uncapped it, started writing, and it just worked just good as new. And this is in the Orchid Flower. Yeah, this guy is running on fumes. This is in a medium, and it's usually very wet. I feel like this is an unfair review of this pen. And I'll give you guys a close-up of these inks soon. Yeah, this is running much drier than usual. Some nice shadowing there. I think that's that's what's going on. I forgot to let it breathe. There's some nice shadowing there. Peter Plume edition. This is sold out, this version, this clear demonstrator version, but there are other Peter Plume editions, I think in like black and other stuff where you get other doodles. I think it's a good starter fountain pens. I think all the ones I've shown you so far are good starter fountain pens to get used to kind of different filling systems and nibs. Then let's talk about this one. This is my most recent edition that I have inked. This is the Franklin-Christoph Model 2. Let's see if I can get you to focus. There we go. You can see Franklin-Christoph 02 there. Interesting little kind of thickens up as you go up. Its cap. Great deep posting on this guy. And I love posting my pens. Love the tapered grip here. Fits very comfortably. And I got this guy because I wanted to try their signature SIG nibs. Yeah. Model 2. And this is inked up in Montblanc Irish Green. And this is I picked this up because of that video from Doodlebud, and he said it's his favorite green. I really like it too. That was a great recommendation by him. I forgot. SIG. Fine. It's kind of scratchy, I won't lie to you. But I do like the variance in the downstrokes to the lateral strokes, which is what this nib is known for. But I don't know if that scratchiness is intended. You can hear it kind of messing with the paper. I don't know. Still need some more time with it, I think. But I really like that green. Still, I think I prefer this Sherwood Green. And then lastly, we have the Lamy LX Studio. I really like this guy. It's different from the regular studios in that it's all black, and it comes, the most important thing, it comes with the rubberized grip. These studios, the non-LX, they typically have metal on this side, and then your fingers are just kind of slipping, and I hated it. So once I saw that metal or rubberized grip. Had to get it. I think I got it from Van Ness. This is not inked right now. It was a game changer because then I enjoyed writing with it again. And you have just fine nib and it works well. Plenty wet. LX, I think it's just called all black. Maybe matte is in there, I'm not sure. This is in a fine, and it is like a natural fine. I know German pens tend to run a little bit bigger. And this is inked up in, oh, this is just a Lamy black, I believe. It's the cartridge. And I think once this one runs out, I think I'll give it a little break. I've had this one for a minute. It's just so dependable. Barely any, there's like no line variance, I'll just say there isn't one. Pretty feedbacky, and yeah, I think it's very reliable, which is why it was part of my EDC for so long. And next month you probably won't see these guys. This one's on its last legs anyway, and this one I think I wanted to give it a rest so I can actually try out my new pen, the Pelikan, as well as give a shot to the Pilot E95S again, and my Leonardo Momento Zero, which I think I just need to change the nib. It's an extra fine, and I think I went too small in that. So I want to give that a shot. So let me know if you like this kind of videos. I love these kinds of videos. They're my favorite to watch, and they're enjoyable to make. So let me know what y'all think. Like and subscribe if you like it, and I will see you next time. Bye.